The mic is muted.
As I proceed to tell the dirtiest joke.
Oh, no, the mic is not muted. All right, hello and welcome to the 2025 CBFA Selects first game of their short little tournament here in Vancouver, taking on the Philpot Allstars. CBFA Selects will be wearing the whites and red jerseys. Philpot Allstars wearing the BC Lions orange and black. It is a little rainy here, not too terrible, but the field is grass, so things are going to be muddy. I will not be running a time on the live stream, but I will be doing my best to update you on the time as much as I can. It is kind of just off to the broadcast left, kind of behind the CBFA Selects bench area. I'm Cole Fortner. I'll be your broadcaster doing play-by-play for today's game. I'm not a real expert, but I think it's about 7-ish degrees out. Light rain. But good representation from Calgary and area, and then the greater Vancouver area on the other side of the ball. And we are officially underway with the opening kickoff. And there's going to be a turnover on the opening kickoff. The CBFA Selects returner fumbling the ball. BC lining up, or the Philpot Allstars lining up for the first play of the game on offense. High snap handoff to number 18. As mid-ready Skinner Jr. takes it towards the near sideline before being brought down. We'll set up second down. It's about a 5-yard gain for the Philpot Allstars. Another high snap, another handoff to number 18, Skinner Jr. Another run up the middle. Fight on the far side of the field, but in on the tackle, number 65, Adam Kesselman, a member of the Airdrie Raiders. A couple yards on the gain. We'll set up third and about 2. For the Philpot Allstars. Pass towards the near side of the field is caught. Nixon Harmon finding his receiver in the end zone, and it is going to be called a touchdown for the Philpot Allstars. I believe that receiver was number 12, Isaac Greschbach. And the Philpot Allstars with the early lead here in game 1 of this tournament. Ball is snapped, and the convert is blocked by the CBFA Selects. On the block, number 33 from the Eagles, Emmett Royale. Time will be a little ropes. They did not reset the game clock prior to the first quarter starting. So we were playing on Mysteries time like we did last year in Vegas. So I will not be able to update everybody with how much time is left in each quarter. But the Philpot Allstars will be kicking back off to the CBFA Selects. Selects do get on that kickoff. Next to no return. The returner, number 10. David Oladipo, member of the Cowboys. It will be first down for the CBFA Selects. Devin Bankabone in at quarterback for the Selects. A hard count from the offense does draw some penalty flags. There was a fair amount of movement on the line. And it's going to be called offside against the defense. So we'll go up 5 yards and redo first down. So first and 5 for the CBFA Selects. Ball snap, toss towards the near side. Ball carrier, number 12, Svenik Sarita, brought down by number 33, Luca Fontana. Sarita will have enough for a first down for the CBFA Selects. Remember from the Bantam Colts back home. First down, handoff again to Sarita, running through the middle. Right into number 28 of the Philpot Allstars, Antonio Ardron. But Sarita will have a gain of about 5 on the play to set up second down. Looks like a 3 count from the Selects. Sarita running that one through the middle. In on the tackle, number 34, Eli Wilson of the Philpot Allstars. And we'll set up third and about 1. The head official signaling first down. It's a little tough without having full hash marks. But it is first down for the CBFA Selects. Bankabone handing it off. This time to number 10, David Oladipo, taking out towards the far side of the field, wrapped up by a pair of Philpot Allstars. Antonio Ardron, one of the tacklers, and it's a gain of about 4 for the CBFA Selects. We'll set up second down and 6. Again, we are playing NFL-style rules. 11 players on the field, 4 downs. As the rain has stopped, I guess the light spittle has stopped. Pass from Bankabone towards the near side of the field. It is caught by number 18, Jacob Sinian. There is a flag down on the play, however. To wait and see what the penalty call is for. It's going to be offside against the defense. The penalty will be declined due to the reception, which will make it a first down for the CBFA Selects. Vancouver under center. And another penalty flag thrown from the officials. More movement on the line. Another offside call against the defense. We'll go up 5 yards and redo first down once again. Pass from Vancouver towards the far side of the field. It is caught. It's going to be a first down for the Selects. Receiver number 83, Hudson McLeod. Member of the Raiders, so the Raiders to Raiders connection. Vancouver faking the handoff, booting out towards the near side of the field. Into contact and then out of bounds. Vancouver should have another first down. It will be close. It's going to be second and inches. No, it is first and down. First and 10. I'm getting mixed messages here. It's not the greatest of viewpoints from our broadcast area, but we have a broadcast nonetheless, even if it is low budget. Vancouver under center once again. 2 running backs in the backfield on either side of him. Handoff and run up the middle from David Oladipo. And the Cowboy charging forward for the CBFA Selects. Who will set up second down. What about the 9, maybe the 8-yard line? Second and about 1 yard to go for the CBFA Selects.
Let's go, Finn! Let's go! Let's go!
Vancouver towards the end zone, pass caught. Receiver falling out of bounds. It is going to be first and goal for the Selects.
1 yard to go.
Come on, boys!
Yes, it was 18 far side.
I'll call it number 18, Jacob Sinian with the reception. Again, the member of the Eagles is the CBFA Selects, lining up under center. Vancouver getting the hard count. There was movement. I think that time it was the O-line. But we'll have to wait and see the official confirmation from the officials. It's going to be procedure against the offense. So we'll go back 5 yards and redo first down. Still be first and goal. Just a little bit further out.
Guys, get out of the way, get off the sideline.
Come on, oh, come on!
2 count from the Selects. Vancouver booting towards the near side of the field. Passing towards the end zone. Pass is caught. And it is going to be a touchdown for the CBFA Selects. As Jacob Sinian on the reception in the end zone, and the extra points is good for the CBFA Selects. So with the mystery time to go in the first quarter, CBFA Selects jump out to a 7-6 lead against the Philpot Allstars. I'm hoping that for the other quarters we'll actually have a time, because I do not like this, not being able to tell what the time is. Hello and welcome to all our viewers back home and those who are watching from the Greater Vancouver area or wherever else you may be watching from. As the CBFA Selects kick off to the Philpot Allstars right by the returner. Diving tackle was missed. The returner eventually brought down. 3 or 4 Selects in on the tackle. Returner, I believe, number 16, or correction, number 18. Madridi Skinner Jr. for the Philpot Allstars. Really, first down for the Philpot Allstars. Deep in their own zone. Close to the 10-yard line. Looks like right on the 10-yard line. Ball is snapped. A handoff given. The Selects defense into the backfield to bring down the running back, Skinner Jr. Adam Kesselman, as you probably hear from the players behind me, Adam Kesselman in on the tackle. They liked that one. Our broadcast standpoint right beside the Selects bench. Was a loss of about 5 on the play to set up 2nd and 15 for the Philpot Allstars. Ball snapped and ran up the middle. Big chunky yards gained for the Philpot Allstars. Skinner Jr., the ball carrier, gets the ball up to about the 35, so we'll call that a 30-yard running play for the Philpot Allstars. So far, that is the biggest play of the game. Not counting the turnover on the opening kickoff. Ball is snapped. Quarterback under pressure will be brought down in the backfields. Play the Philpot Allstars quarterback number 2, Nixon Harmon. Movement from the Philpot Allstars, high snap. Harmon, handoff was fumbled. A pair of Selects bringing down the running back, number 31, Peyton Navarra. 32, Kaysen Upstone, member of the Eagles. in on the tackle. Back-to-back losses on plays will set up third and about 21 for the Philpot Allstars. Again, we are playing NFL-style rules, so 4 downs. Harmon stabbing the ball, looking to pass towards the near side of the field, deep. Off the hands of Nathaniel Juravel. There is a penalty flag down on the play. Not an ideal time for a penalty for the Selects defense, if it is against them, but we'll have to wait and see the official confirmation. It's going to be an unnecessary penalty called against the offense. So go back, I think, about 15 yards, if I'm not mistaken. That ball is going to be put back about the 13-yard line. And it's going to be third and a country mile for the team in orange and black. Ball snapped and a run up the middle from the Philpot Allstars.
And it's the end of the first quarter.
One of the tacklers in on the play, number 44, Rizzo Survey, member of the Wildcats. That'll do it for quarter number 1. After 1, it is the CBFA Selects 7 and the Philpot Allstars 6. And it will be 4th and long now for the Philpot Allstars once we start quarter number 2.
Little confusion on the near sideline.
And CF Selects coach is right in the middle of the camera shot. Of course, not our greatest of camera viewpoints, but it is what it is. Like I said, low budget stream. Ball is snapped, and there's the punt away for the Philpot Allstars. It is short. Doesn't even get to the first down marker, but it is recovered nonetheless by the CBFA Selects.
41-yard line.
I believe there's Christian McGilligot on the punt recovery. As you probably heard from Dan, it will be on the 41-yard line.
Near side, 14 on the carry.
Towards the near side, Harlan Zunti, a member of the Lions,
Flag on the play.
gets forced out of bounds after it appears to be a first down, but there is a penalty flag down. I'll have to wait and see if the carry stands. It's not going to. It's going to be a holding penalty called against the offense. Ball snaps towards the near side of the pass. It is complete. Jacob Sinian running up the near side of the fields. Makes one Philpot All-Star miss, and he finally gets brought down. There is a flag near the line of scrimmage. As Enjo Kojuchi in at quarterback now for the CBFA Selects, throwing that pass towards the near side.
It's going to be against us.
An unsporting penalty called against the CBFA Selects. That will be after yards gained, though, so it still will be a first down for the Selects.
Guys, eyes on the field. Cheer your team on. Launch the ball!
Enter Kojuchi. Getting the snap, handing it off. Number 14, Harlan Zunti on the carry. Will be brought down by the Philpot All-Stars, number 27, Kobe Gibson. But Zunti does have about 6 on the carry. It'll set up 2nd and 4. Kojuchi back in the backfield, shotgun position, 2 running backs on either side of him, throwing towards the far side of the field, looking for a screen pass that falls incomplete. And it will set up 3rd and about 4 for the CBFA Selects. Kojuchi now under center. 1 running back in the backfields. Faking a toss, handoff on the reverse. Number 14, Harlan Zunti, finding the end zone. It's a touchdown, Selects. A fake toss on the handoff up the inside, working beautifully for the CBFA Selects. And then Harlan Zunti, the running back, member of the Cochrane Lions, taking it to the house. Jacobsinian on the convert, and the convert is good. So with an unknown amount of time left in the second quarter, it is CBFA Selects 14 and the Philpot All-Stars 6. Selects lining up for the kickoff after scoring their 2nd touchdown consecutively. Ball gets sent downfield on the return off the hand of number 12. Isaac Greishbach finally picks it up and will be met by a pair of Selects on the recover. Johnny Lee in on the tackle for the Selects, member of the Mavericks back home. So the first down for the Philpot Allstars. Philpot Allstars lining up in the shotgun and very, very early movement. Quarterback wasn't even ready to even start his snap count yet. It's procedure called against the offense. So first and 15 for the Philpot Allstars. Head coach Corey Philpot. Ball is snapped. Quarterback scrambling towards the near side of the field and brought down. Number 42, Hudson Frampton. Getting into the backfield very quickly for that Selects defense. Our loss of yards will set up second down. Call it second and 19. Very close to being second and 20.
That's what he said.
Pass from Nixon Harmon towards the far side of the field, finding his receiver. I believe that's number 0, Mason Lunson. Lunson instantly wrapped up by the Selects defense, and no yak yards on the play.
21 on first contact.
But it will be a gain of about 9 to set up third and 11. Oh, that was Giovanni Lee in on the tag, or in on first contact for the Selects defense. High snap. Nixon Harmon calling his own number, actually handing it off, sorry, to number 18. Skinner Jr. towards the near side of the field, brought down by number 24, Tim Mukametyanov of the Bulldogs back home. But Skinner Jr. did have enough for a first down and more. Getting the ball just up over the 40-yard line, we'll call it the 41. And it's going to be a first down for the Philpot Allstars. All right, high snap. And the Selects defense into the backfield to bring down the running back. That's number 67, Benjamin Reed, another member of the Wildcats. Running back stood no chance after the high snap. Nixon Harmon just got the handoff in time. It's amazing the ball wasn't fumbled, to be honest. And we'll set up second and about 14 for the Philpot Allstars. Another high snap. Harmon settling that one. Pass towards the near side of the field, finding his receiver, number 12, Isaac Grishbash. Somehow the ball's taken out of the hands of Grishbash. There's Maurice Din, who stripped the ball, but they'll call it a tackle due to forward progress on the play. And again, about a yard. We'll set up third and about 13 for the Philpot Allstars. Hand up towards the far side of the field for Skinner Jr. Again, met in the backfield by the Selects defense. Number 67, Benjamin Reed, one of the two tacklers in on the play. And it's up 4th and about 12 for the Philpot Allstars. They're getting forward progress on that play. Most of our officiating crew here this evening is from the Greater Vancouver area. We do have 2 officials, both our sideline referees, who are a member of the Calgary Football Association. Joined the Selects trip out here to Vancouver. Officiating crew doing a fantastic job here so far. A little different than what we see in Vegas, at least. And the punt away from the Philpot Allstars downfield, bouncing by the returner, and will bounce out of bounds. Pinning the Selects inside their own 30. We'll call it about the 24-yard line. Once again, not sure how much time is left in the first half. Once again, hello and welcome to all of our viewers who are tuning in from Calgary and area, as well as those tuning in from the Greater Vancouver area, as well as anywhere else you may be watching from. I do see your comments, so if you want to comment anything, I do see those. Just keep it friendly. It's a screen pass for the Selects towards the far side of the field is complete. It's number 83, Hudson McLeod, from number 7, Davin Bankabone. Raiders to Raiders connection once again. Bankabone lining up under center. One running back in the backfields. Read option. Bankabone optioning to hand it off or toss it off to Svetek Sarita. Brought down in the backfield. Will be a loss of a couple yards on the play.
Tackle made by number 7 and a timeout called by the Selects.
Brackett Gibson in on the tackle for the Philpot Allstars, and the CBFA Selects do call a timeout, as you probably heard in the background.
Watching from Austin, Texas.
Hello and welcome. Bit of a
Tim's family.
Tim's family back in Austin. Let's go number 10, David. Love for the Cowboys and Peyton and Coach Dean. Once again, I do see all your comments. It's a pleasure having all of you viewers watching across Canada, well, across Western Canada and down to Texas. It will be 3rd and 5 for the CBFA Selects. We come out of the timeouts.
You want a hot chocolate or a coffee? 2 hot chocolates, 1 coffee.
Let's go, Fed! Let's go, Fed! Let's go!
Getting offered hot chocolates and coffee out here in the broadcast booth. Not really a booth, but under a tent. Devin Bankabone takes the snap, dropping back into the pocket, looking towards the near side of the field, finding his receiver, number 84, Noah Williams, member of the Rebels. Pass is complete, but there is a flag in the backfield. It's going to be holding against the Selects. Baraka Gibson was in on the tackle for the Philpot Allstars. It will still be 3rd down for the Selects. It's going to be 3rd and 15, no longer 3rd and 5.
Let's go, Fed!
FedEx Raider giving the ball that time for the CBFA Selects. Call out a gain of about 7. More American viewers watching from Minnesota.
First punt of the game. Wow. Hello to Minnesota. That's excellent.
That'll be 4th and about 5 for the CBFA Selects. That'll be their first punt of the game. So now each team has 1 punt under their belts. No, correction. Philpot Allstars have 2. Punt away is fielded by number 7, Baraka Gibson. Mishandled initially and then steps out of bounds on the near side of the field. About the 42, 43 yard line. It's a rough guess. It's a grass field and they only painted the 10-yard lines. So it's a little hard to see where the ball positioning actually is. Again, mystery time. Do not know what the actual amount of time left is in the first half, but it is the Philpot Allstars with possession. Nixon Harmon getting the snap, handing it off to number 18, Skinner Jr. Taking that one towards the far side, met at the line of scrimmage.
25.
By number 25, Peyton Liep, another member of the Cowboys. And the officials give Skinner Jr. a gain of 1 on the play. It'll set up 2nd and 9. Harmon in the shotgun. One running back again to his side. That's Skinner Jr. Under pressure, Harmon trying to call his own number. Ball's fumbled.
Get on it, get on it. There we go. Recover.
First defender missed. Second one jumping on it. That's number 65, Adam Kesselman. Had a few fumble recoveries during the CBFA season. No stranger to scooping up the loose pigskin. And it will be a first down for the CBFA Selects following the fumble. So that's a turnover now for each team. Of course, the CBFA Selects fumbling the opening kickoff. That's the first turnover conceded by the Philpot Allstars. Enzo Kojuchi in at the helm again for the CBFA Selects, handing the ball off.
27 on the tackle.
Christian McGilligot's the ball carrier. Has about 2 yards before being brought down. Kobe Gibson in on the tackle. 2nd and about 8 for the CBFA Selects. Ball snapped, Kojuchi tossing it.
Nice cut, nice cut.
Breaking a couple tackles, Christian McGilligot.
32 on the tackle.
Big offensive play for the Selects. 32, James Prakin on the tackle, and we do have a Philpot All-Star shaken up on the play. .113 remaining in the first half. According to one of our officials. Selects did call a timeout, even though there is the injury on the play, so they'll have 1 remaining in the half. Appreciate the comments from everybody. Supporting everybody from back home. Kobe Gibson, the injured player from the Philpot Allstars, sending a bit of help coming off the field. They hope for a swift recovery. Hopefully it's nothing too strenuous. And I'll get the Selects timeout just to stop the time. As coming out of the timeout, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the CBFA Selects. Enzo Kajuchi under center. On the 2 count, faking the toss, handoff to the number 11, Christian McGilligot, taking that one towards the far side of the field. McGilligot breaking forward, still on his feet, still going. Gets the ball inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal for the CBFA Selects. A power run for McGilligot. That's going to be the CBFA Selects' biggest play of the game. Should be inside the final minute of the first half now. One issue of being right on the sidelines is having the coaches stand right in your line of view for the camera angle. Harlan Zunti giving the ball for the Selects. A timeout called by the CBFA Selects as they push towards the goal line. It will be 2nd and goal. Looks to be about the 2. .51 seconds to go in the first half. Right inside the final 2 minutes. I think the referees are going to be giving us a bit more time updates, which is a little bit helpful. 51 seconds to go. 2nd and goal from the 2 for the CBFA Selects. Enzo Kajuchi under center. Stab at the ball. Kajuchi keeping it himself. Taking it towards the end zone, and it is a touchdown Selects. Enzo Kajuchi, a 2-yard rushing touchdown to increase the Selects lead up to 20-6 late in the first half. Yeah, I'll be sure to pass on all the highs and hellos from back home. I'll do that after the game, though, so the players aren't too distracted. And the convert is good. CBFA Selects adding another point to their tally. It's now 21-6. We are inside the final 50 seconds of the first half. Kickoff from the CBFA Selects towards the near side of the fields is returned by number 7, Baraka Gibson, and there is a flag on the play. It's going to be a penalty against the Philpot Allstars. .29 seconds to go in the half. As we move back about 10 yards for the penalty. Oh, correction, 15. No, 10 yards. Once again, 29 seconds to go in the opening half. CBFA Selects up 21-6. Philpot Allstars lining up for snap. New quarterback in. It's number 3, Ari Sogas. Mishandles the snap and will be brought down in the backfields. It's a loss of about 6 on the play. It'll set up second down for the Philpot Allstars. All right, Soga on the snap again, mishandles it and down in the backfields. Football All-Stars coach Corey Philpot calling for his quarterback to need the ball out to end the half. A little bit of an advantage for our broadcast. We're right in between both benches, so we can hear a little bit of those calls. And that will do it for the first half. Score after 2 quarters. The CBFA Selects 21, the Philpot Allstars 6. And we'll be back in, well, I guess, a couple minutes for half number 2. Once again, thank you so much for everybody who's tuning in back home. And we'll be back shortly following halftime. Emariel doing a great job hydrating up the team as we come towards the end of the halftime. We have lost our scoreboard here, unfortunately. Still running mystery time. But I see the dubs in the chat. Coach Tim getting some love. Kyle getting some love. Shout out to Eric. Appreciate all of you for tuning in, watching. Just told to give a shout out to Boston Scarlet from their mom cat. We're back at home watching. One of our many viewers back at home watching. We're underway for quarter number 3. Selects kicking off to the Philpot Allstars. It's number 7, Bronca Gibson on the return. Brought down by the Selects, close to his own 20-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Philpot Allstars as we start the third quarter. Philpot Allstars do have first possession of both quarters because they did recover the opening kickoff fumbled by the CBFA Selects. But they did kick off to start off the first half. CBFA Selects kicking off to start off the second half. And we're officially underway for quarter number 3. Back in at quarterback for the All-Stars, Nixon Harmon handing the ball off to number 18 once again, Madretti Skinner Jr. Skinner Jr. met after gaining a couple yards on the play by the Selects defense. Ball snapped, awkward toss, and the running back number 4, I guess the receiver number 4, Dylan Campbell, stumbling as he tried to make a cut up towards the inside, loses about 5 on the play. It'll bring up third down for the Philpot Allstars. Third down for the Philpot Allstars. Nixon Harmon in the shotgun. Ball is snapped, looking towards the near side of the passing play. Underthrows his receiver, number 0, Mason Lunson, and it will bring up 4th and long for the Philpot Allstars. Adam, I'm not doing that shout out. I see it. I'm not doing it. Philpot Allstars lining up in a punt formation. They were missing a lineman, so late sub. I think it should be fine, though. No penalty. Ball's mishandled by the punter. Takes off and finally kicks it away. And the ball will bounce out of bounds. Christian McGill got unable to get the return, but it will be CBFA Selects ball about the 42-yard line on the Philpot Allstars side of the ball. Or of the field, sorry. Enzo Kojuchi in at quarterback for the Selects. Under center, hands the ball, or fakes the handoff. Had me beat. Passing towards the near side of the field for Jacob Sinan. Sinan brought down by number 28, Antonio Ardron. It will be a first down for the CBFA Selects. Ball handed off from Kradrugi to number 12, Svenik Sarita. Charging forward, has about 12 on the carry. It's another first down for the CBFA Selects. They have the ball up inside the 20, about the 18. And Eli Wilson in on the tackle for the Philpot Allstars. Kojuchi under center once again, and there was a movement on the line. To me, it looked like the D-line moved first, but I'm not an official, I'm not an expert. And it will be offside against the defense, so we got 5 yards and redo first down. The D-line did move early. Will there be a replay of this? You can go back and rewatch this YouTube live stream. It will be on our YouTube page following the game. You can also just grab your little thing at the bottom and rewind as Kojuchi calling his own number, scrambling forward, getting close to the first down yard line. I don't have replay capabilities, if that's what you're asking. We're just doing a straight live stream, but you can rewatch the stream back if you want to relook at anything. Kojuchi under center. Handing it off to number 10, David Oladipo. Getting close to the first down marker. It's going to bring up third down for the Selects. They're nearest the 5.
Coach's dance moves look interesting as they're calling into play.
Kojuchi under center once again. One running back in the backfields. Faking the toss as the counter that's worked before for the Selects. Jacob Sinan on the carry again for the Selects. Does have enough for a first down. In on the tackles, number 26, Casey Wilson. But again, it is first down and goal for the CBFA Selects. Inching closer and closer to that end zone. Looking to expand and extend their lead. Quadrucci under center. Again, running back in the backfield. Felix Sarita. This time getting the toss. Turning back up the inside and a big hit. I believe dished out by number 33, Luca Fontana. And there are some penalty flags down on the play. It's going to be holding against the offense. I'd recommend not donating your kidney, and I do not do the play calls, so I cannot guarantee that your kid may or may not get the ball. Apparently it's now third down for the Slugs. Quadrucci towards the near side of the fields. Beautiful catch from number 18, Jacob Seinen. A fantastic job to hang on to the ball as he's hit by number 11, Riker Insole Ashworth. How he held on to that ball, I have absolutely no idea. Should be second down. And the referees are going to have a discussion on what down that should be, because they're indicating fourth, but there was a pair of penalties on first down, so it should still be I guess it should still be second down now. Yeah, they're not calling it third. So they're taking the middle of the road, apparently, as we still run under mystery time. So we had a penalty on first down. We had a penalty on second down, or on first down again. Then we actually ran first down. Then we ran the last down, which was apparently a third down. We're now running another down, which is also third down. Who knows what's happening? I hope all of you can follow along at home, because I'm not sure I can process that, even though I just said it. Faking the handoff initially. Ball given to number 12, Felix Sarita. And it is a touchdown for the CBFA Selects. So apparently it didn't matter what town it was. The Selects score anyway and increase their lead up to 27-6 with a convert pending. I'll be sure to let Kaysen know that you're beating him in fantasy football later after the game, as the convert is good. Again, I'll be waiting for a lot of these player comments to be given to them after the game, so they're not distracted from taking on the Philpot Allstars. But I love that. That is a fantastic comment. Now 28-6 for the Selects. Kickoff from the Selects. There's a penalty flag down as Isaac Grishbash on the return for the Philpot Allstars. I have to wait and see what this penalty call is for. I believe it's holding. I'm just not sure on which side of the ball. Penalty will be going against the Philpot Allstars. 15-yard penalty. I missed what the infraction was for.
Would have been a face mask.
I feel like we're at shoulder ice. Yeah, a train rolling by. A little closer than shoulder ice, but a little reminder from back home.
Let's go defense! Let's go deep!
In at quarterback for the Philpot Allstars, number 2, Nixon Harmon. Takes a snap, handing it off. And around up the middle for number 18, Skinner Jr.
35 on the tackle.
And that was Mateo DeLuzio in on the tackle, a member of the Mavericks. Next Harmon in the shotgun, running back to his side again. Handing it off to that running back, Skinner Jr. And Skinner Jr. met in the backfields. Number 12. Did I see that right? Was it 12 on the tackle? Wasn't number 12 Svedek right on the tackle, but Svedek's on the offense. .42, that's the number. Hudson Frampton was in on the tackle. I can clearly see the difference between a 4 and a 12 and a 1.
We need to get glow-in-the-dark numbers. High snap.
Another high snap for the Philpot Allstars. Almost brought down in the backfield. Harmon, but he scrambles towards the near side of the field, stepping out in his own player bench. Should still be short of the first down marker to bring out 4th down for the Philpot Allstars. Should be nearing the end of the 3rd quarter. Again, we are playing mystery time. Excuse me, mystery time. I apologize.
The unofficial sponsor, CP Rail.
Chat's a little unhinged, apparently. And a punt away on 4th down from the Philpot Allstars. Ball was caught by Christian McGilligot, wrapped up instantly, and now we're
Off the field!
getting a little bit of extracurriculars after the play. There was a flag down initially towards the end zone, way behind the play, and then we're going to have an extracurricular penalty afterwards. Of course, we are playing NFL-style rules, so the punt returner is live on the catch. Did not signal fair catch. Might not have been the worst idea on that play. There was unsportsmanlike conduct offsetting against both the teams. So the ball will not move. It'll be a 1st down for the CBFA Selects. First and 10, about the 42 2-yard line. And a timeout called by the Philpot Allstars, missing a player on the field on the play, so burning that timeout here in the third quarter. Davin Benkababoni in at quarterback, lining up under center. Trying to draw the Philpot Allstars offside. Faking the toss under pressure, scrambling. Davin Benkababoni still scrambling, trying to call his receiver to help him out on the block. Doesn't get that help, but still scrambles enough for a first down for the CBFA Selects. Steve Kemp calls him the face of the franchise up in Airdrie. First down for the CBFA Selects. Late in the third quarter, again, mystery time. Benkababoni faking the toss, looking deep towards the end zone, and that pass falling incomplete. We're going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Selects. Benkababoni under center. One running back at the backfield. Fumbling the snap. Benkababoni scrambling, slipping on the mud a little bit, still gets the pass off. It is complete. Finding his receiver, number 83, Hudson McLeod. Once again, that Raider-to-Raider connection. And there is a penalty flag down on the play. Benkababoni, I think, might need a towel after picking that ball up out of the mud. It's the one issue with grass fields. After the rain, it gets a little muddy. Penalty is called against the Selects. One of the linemen getting too far downfield, so that draws the legal man downfield penalty on the passing play. Will still be second down. I'm not used to all of the American penalties. I don't need to call them as much. Again, Benkababoni under center. Trying to draw the All-Stars offside, faking the toss. Handoff up the middle, finding Noah Williams.
Oh, turf monster.
Slipping on the wet grass. Otherwise, he had daylight towards that far side of the field. That reverse working wonders so far for the Selects. Philpot Allstars biting on the toss. And that'll do it for quarter number 3. Score after 3 quarters, it is the CBFA Selects 28 and the Philpot Allstars 6. 28 unanswered points for the Selects. All have come after the Philpot Allstars' first drive of the game, where they scored following the turnover on the opening kickoff. Since that point, it's been all selects. It is lightly raining again. It almost looks a little bit like snow, but it is not quite that cold yet. It's Vancouver looking for the pass towards the near side of the fields. Off the defender, trying to find Synan. But it's number 7 getting in the way of the pass, Baraka Gibson. And that'll set up 4th down for the CBFA Selects. Timeout called by the Selects offensive coordinator, Grant Stefanowski. Selects missing a player on the field. Christian McGilligan on the sideline helping out the coach. Noticing that there was a player short as a punt away from the Selects is fielded by number 7, Baraka Gibson, taking the one towards the far side of the field. Gibson stepping out of bounds. Not bad on the return. It's going to be a short movement for the Sticks, and it's going to be 1st down for the Philpot Allstars, about their own 27-yard line. Philpot Allstars under the shotgun. It is a screen pass from Nixon Harmon to Dylan Campbell. Campbell brought down in the backfield by number 10. It was not number 10. By one of the CBFA Selects defenders. It's a little hard to see some of these numbers sometimes. Some of these players like to bunch up their jerseys. Harmon passing towards the near side of the field, finding his receiver, number 12, Isaac Grybash. Here's a survey and Peyton Liep in on the tackle for the Selects. Wildcat and Cowboy combination on the tackling. I apologize to our viewers from BC. I do not have the teams that your team originally played for throughout our season like I do with the Selects. There's an inside handoff for the All-Stars. Skinner Jr. on the carry. It's brought down by number 61, Elijah Friesen, a member of the Eagles. Gain of 5 on the play for Skinner Jr. We'll set up 2nd and 5, right about the 45, 46-yard line. Harmon takes the snap, throws that one towards the far side of the field. And it is caught by the receiver, but there is a penalty flag down on the play. The receiver number 0, Mason Lunson. That's going to be offside called against the Selects defense. So that penalty will be declined. First down for the Philpot Allstars following the big passing play. They have the ball about the 30. Honestly, with the weather, I'm missing Vegas right now as well. It's a little cooler out here in Vancouver, not quite as cold as Calgary. Screen pass towards the near side of the field. Harmon finding his receiver, Peyton Vara. Brought down by number 21, Giovanni Lee. Harmon getting the snap, scrambling towards the near side, looking for that pass downfield, and a receiver catching the ball out of bounds. It's Isaac Greibash on the catch, but about 2 or 3 steps out of bounds, so it'll set up third down and about 16 for the Philpot Allstars. Once again, mystery time. We are in the 4th quarter. Snap. Harmon pass downfield. Off the fingertips of Dylan Campbell, but it falls incomplete. It'll set up 4th down for the Philpot Allstars. Almost an insane catch, but receiver unable to hang on to it. Bouncing off of his fingertips and incomplete. Harmon passing towards the far side of the field this time. Pass intercepted, but there is a penalty flag down on the play. I believe that was number 22, Nathaniel Juravel, one of the 2 members of the Stampeders on our Selects team this year. That's going to be pass interference called against the Selects. So the interception will not stand. So 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down for the Philpot Allstars. That pushes them forward to about the 23-yard line. High snap again. Harmon passing towards the end zone. Batted down by number 35. Mateo Deluzio. Now set up 2nd and 10 for the Philpot Allstars. Tight coverage from the CBFA Selects defense. It's about 6 degrees here right now in Delta, Greater Vancouver area. Nixon Harmon, again, lone in the backfield, passing towards the end zone, picked off again by the Selects. Giovanni Lee fumbling the ball. It is recovered by number 24, Tim Mukhamenov. Or correction, no. Giovanni Lee jumping on his loose ball. But there is a penalty flag down towards the end zone, a pair of penalty flags, so likely pass interference on the play again, nullifying a secondary interception. And that is the call. It's another 15-yard penalty called against the Selects, and an automatic first down for the Philpot Allstars. That's 30 yards in penalty yards, costly given up by the defense. As close as the Philpot Allstars have been towards the CBFA Selects end zone since early in the game. Harmon handing the ball off, and the Selects defense wrapping up. Madretti Skinner Jr. No gain at all on the play. It's a loss of about 1.5 yards on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 12 for the Philpot Allstars. Harmon taking the snap, booting towards the near side, looking for the pass, keeps it, and fumbles the ball a country mile out of bounds. So it will be 3rd down for the Philpot Allstars. Third and about 16. Oh, I'm very wrong. It's 3rd and 20. Third and long for the Philpot Allstars, looking for their 2nd major of the game.
Come on, D.
Ball snapped high. Harmon under pressure, just gets the pass off. The pass will fall incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down for the Philpot Allstars.
It's 4th down.
Yes, it's 4th down.
I didn't want to get to the mic. Hey, watch the ball!
Emmett, our main hype man, very shocked at the fact that it's 4th down for the Philpot Allstars.
Already. We have to practice that. Come on, oh, get ready. Here we go.
Harmon in shotgun, running back to his side once again. Looking for the pass towards the end zone. What should have been an easy pick falls incomplete. Probably for the best, though, because it'll give the Selects slightly better field position. I believe they're off the hands of number 22, Nathaniel Juravel, who had an interception already that was called back. But nonetheless, it will be a turnover on downs and a first down for the CBFA Selects. I think we're about midway through the 4th quarter, maybe a bit further by. And I can't confirm we are a bit further by. We have about 4 minutes left here in quarter number 4. Enzo Kajuchi in at Q. Ball handed off and taken towards the far side. Trying to burst forward with speed. Number 18, Jacob Seinen. Brought down after picking up about 20 yards on the ground. Of course, Selects head coach, Greg Peterson. Done a fantastic job with the Selects over the years. A chain malfunction on the far side of the field, so I have a short pause for that. Half the Sequam Seahawks, that's the team? Okay, the Sequam Seahawks, I believe that's the gold helmets. Thank you for that information, that's very important, or very helpful. Kojuchi handing the ball off. And a run up the middle for the Selects, number 12.
27 on the tackle.
Felix Sarita, and he brought down by number 27, Kobe Gibson. Good to see Gibson back in the game after picking a bit of an injury up in the first half.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go offense! Come on, let's finish them off! Let's go!
Carducci under center. Faking the toss, handing it up back off to number 12, Felix Sarita. Charging forward, Sarita up the far side of the fields. Breaks a tackle, finds the end zone. It's a touchdown Selects, and I apologize for the view. Right through all of our players and coaching staff. But Felix Sarita threw almost untouched. Finding the back of the end zone once again for the CBFA Selects, and leads now 34-6. Steve Kemp giving a quick hi to his mom back home. That's what that was, as the convert is good. Again, off the foot of number 18, Jacob Seinen. Hopefully, Steve Kemp's mother is watching. Otherwise, that's a little awkward. But Siaquam. Got it. 35-6. Following the successful convert from the CBFA Selects. Late in the fourth quarter. Fantastic drive following the turnover on downs. And if my memory, which is not the greatest, serves me correctly, I believe that's a touchdown after every turnover so far in this game. As a kickoff from the Selects, downfields. Fielded once again by number 7, Baraka Gibson. Brought down after about a 5-yard return. And it'll be a first down for the Philpot Allstars. And we will be playing again, both of these teams here on Saturday. That's going to be an earlier game, so a little bit more daylight if it's not an absolute deluge. The rain has not been too terrible here for tonight's game. As a handoff up the middle for the Philpot Allstars gets stuffed by the Select defense. Adam Kesselman again on the tackle. I believe the running back was number 21, Thomas Franklin. And Corey Philpot, the head coach of the Philpot Allstars, has been a fantastic host for us here this evening. Provided us a bit of shelter for our broadcast area and a nice little table. Pass towards the near side of the field. I don't know if that was batted. It was
60.
wobbling in the air. Thomas Franklin is in at quarterback now for the Philpot Allstars. And I'll bring up third down and about 15 for the Philpot Allstars. And it was Blake Van Kessel that got a hand on the ball, another member of that Raider defense that went 13-0 and won the provincial Tier 1 championship a few weeks back. Handoff to number 5, Clay Beggs. Met right about the line of scrimmage.
We have a shout out for Sveta.
I bring up fourth down and about 15 for the Philpot Allstars. Once again, I appreciate all of you viewers for tuning in. Hopefully a little bit warmer than us on the sidelines. I do say that not knowing what the temperature is back in Calgary. Snap pass downfield. Nearly intercepted by number 42, Hudson Frampton. And that'll do it for today's ball game. Final score, the CBFA Selects 35, the Philpot Allstars 6. Like I said, we were playing mystery time, so I had no idea that we were approaching the end of that game. But CBFA Selects victorious in the end, 35-6. We will be playing again on Saturday against the Philpot Allstars, game number 2 of this quick little tournament in Vancouver. I'll stay live for the handshakes, but once again, thank you so much for everyone from tuning in back home and from the greater Vancouver area, as well as Texas and Minnesota. I do see all of you, and I'll be sure to pass on some of these messages that you've sent towards your players. Great shot of the handshakes getting it done right in front of us. A fantastic night here in Delta, greater Vancouver area. Final score was again 35-6 for the CBFA Selects over the Philpot Allstars. Once again, I'm Cole Fortner, your broadcaster, and again, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you on Saturday. I will be sending out social media links for game number 2 on the CBFA Selects, or on the CBFA Instagram and stuff. And if you don't check it out there, again, you can search up CBFA Selects on YouTube to find the live stream information for the game on Saturday.